Live from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Keto Cooking. Everybody, welcome back. 1 year anniversary on Keto Lifestyle. And back in the day, I loved bread. You see, it started about 30-some years ago. Not quite sure, maybe 37 years ago. I was a chef in our family restaurant. And there I am tasting. I tasted everything. Nothing went out of them doors unless I tasted it. So what a better place to be, but in the kitchen, tasting food. Nothing slipped past me. I tasted everything. Everything was right there in front of me. But my love for bread continued. Continued to about a year ago. Now, even after I left the restaurant business, I was still surrounded by food. I love to cook. But there wasn't one thing that I didn't make that I didn't put on bread. I was getting so good at it, I used to make my own bread constantly. I never bought store-bought bread. I always made my own. Now, not getting too deep into this, but it's sort of taking a toll on me. Gained a ton of weight, and I also developed type 2 diabetes. I even made a golf cart. On the back, I put a grill. We go down to the pool, and yeah, here comes Hot Dog Man. I would make all kinds of food and bring it around with me. There's a couple of setups I had, a couple different barbecues. We did everything. I baked. I made pies on the grills. I did everything. I even made a steam table so I could store the food in there, and when people came over, cooked it, put it in the steam table, and off we went. Great times. Had my little Smoky Joe. I smoked everything. I was barbecuing, smoking everything, and guess what? Still making the bread, putting it on sandwiches. What better way to have pulled pork on a nice, hard, crusted roll? Homemade to boot. Well, it started taking a toll on me, and this is a year ago, and here I am making a stromboli. I even made pulled pork strombolis. All right, this took a toll. This was starting. You can see, I'm 2 pounds shy of 300 pounds right here. And blood sugar was through the roof, feeling like crap. I mean, it was just horrible. So I started thinking back then, you know what? I think it's time for me to change, make the change. I did it before, but you know what? I would say, oh, poor me, why can't I have the bread? Well, here's my kryptonite right here. Pizza. I made pizza like nobody's business. Constantly making it. And I tell you what, got pretty good at it. We never bought takeout pizza again. There it is. I mean, this stuff was unbelievably good. And then on top of it, I have to marry an Italian woman who likes to make Italian cheesecake. Oh, you wouldn't have to tell me twice to leave the gun, take the cannolis. They'd be in my pocket. Now, with that said, I seen the light, and I started keto. Now, you all know my story with my keto cooking and stuff. But I lost 50 pounds. I went from 12 medications down to 4. We're going to be getting rid of them pretty soon. My blood levels leveled off. But here's the point I'm trying to make. I could not have done this without the support from everybody on the YouTube family. I mean, I have subscribers and I have friends that I made through my YouTube channel who support me and kept me going. Made me get up every day and stick what I'm doing and put these videos out. And I want to thank everybody. It started out with the Road to Good Cooking, Miss J. I want to thank her big time. She also, in turn, turned me on to Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline, who, in turn, shouted me out. I met Smoking Bear. Then the Ketorific Journey with Mike. He's a good friend of mine now. Cooking with Dat Town, too. Shantae, same problems I had. A younger guy. And, of course, Mike, the Dude's Kitchen and Grill. I mean, he's right there in my corner. He also introduced me to Patty Joe Cooking. Patrick, great sense of humor, great guy. And now it starts. 805 Barbecue Junkie. I mean, George and I have similar cooking techniques. I like to think out of the box a little bit. Sleeper Barbecue, Lance. Lance talks about everybody. He shouts everybody out. Me and him have about the same problem. We gain 3 and lose 5. But that's the way it goes. Also, Salt, pepper, and fire. John's a great cook. He knows his way around the grill, believe me. I also met Little Fish in the Kitchen, Marcel. Really, really nice. And I can't forget the bearded Italian, Brian. Me and Brian get along real well. Also, Daddy Dutch, I met through Miss J. And you got to check this one out. Cost Cut Kitchen. I believe they have the best intro on YouTube. Check them out. Old school cooking, family oriented, really great. Now, if I didn't mention you, please don't unsubscribe from me because we can't afford that. But anyway, my thing is right now, every week I'm going to be mentioning whether you're large, small, whatever, but you're going to get a shout out. And that's where I'm going to roll from now on. Now, don't forget, this weekend, the 17th starts. Don't Let Your Meatloaf collaboration. Hashtag Don't Let Your Meatloaf. Check it out. Fire up some meatloaf. Make it out. Listen, like, subscribe, and continue to follow me. I got some good stuff coming up this year, and I am just not going to stop. So I'm going to be around for a while. So remember, live from Las Vegas, it's Keto Cooking. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.